Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, there lived a wise old man named Hiroshi. Hiroshi was known throughout the land for his deep understanding of Zen philosophy and his ability to impart wisdom through simple yet profound stories. One day, a young man named Takeshi approached Hiroshi with a troubled heart. Takeshi was burdened by the challenges and uncertainties of life, seeking guidance and solace. Hiroshi, with a serene smile, invited Takeshi to join him in the peaceful garden behind his humble dwelling. They sat on weathered wooden benches surrounded by vibrant flowers and the soothing sounds of nature. The old man began his tale. In a distant village, there was a young warrior named Kaito. Kaito was skilled in the art of combat, but he found himself restless and unfulfilled. Despite his victories, a lingering emptiness gnawed at his spirit. Hiroshi paused, allowing the words to settle in Takeshi's mind. One day, Kaito heard of a wise Zen master who lived atop a mountain. Determined to find answers to the turmoil within him, Kaito embarked on a perilous journey to seek the master's counsel. Takeshi leaned forward, captivated by the unfolding story. After weeks of arduous travel, Kaito reached the mountain's summit and encountered the Zen master, a humble and elderly monk. Kaito implored, "Master, I have achieved many victories in battle, yet I feel unfulfilled. What must I do to find true peace?" The wise monk looked at Kaito and replied, "To find true peace, you must learn the art of letting go." Takeshi furrowed his brow, contemplating the simple yet profound advice. Hiroshi continued. Perplexed, Kaito questioned, "What should I let go of, master?" The old monk responded, "Let go of your attachment to victories and defeats. Let go of your desires and fears. Embrace each moment without clinging, and you will discover the tranquility within." Takeshi sighed, realizing the weight of the monk's words. Kaito, though initially skeptical, decided to follow the master's guidance. He started to release his attachment to success and failure, recognizing the impermanence of both. Slowly but surely, Kaito began to experience a profound shift within himself. The wind gently rustled the leaves in the garden as Hiroshi concluded his tale. In time, Kaito found the true peace he sought, not in the external world but within the depths of his own being. And so, Takeshi, the lesson is clear. Let go of what binds you, and you will discover the boundless freedom within. As Hiroshi finished his story, Takeshi felt a sense of calm washing over him. The weight on his shoulders seemed to lighten, and a newfound understanding blossomed within his heart. The wisdom of the old Zen master had planted a seed of tranquility, and Takeshi left Hiroshi's garden with a renewed spirit and a determination to embrace the art of letting go. As Taro continued his stay on the mountain, the master guided him through various meditation techniques and philosophical discussions. The days were spent in silent contemplation, and Taro learned to observe his thoughts without getting entangled in them. The master often emphasized the importance of mindfulness and living in the present moment. One day, the master invited Taro to join him in the garden. They sat by a tranquil pond, surrounded by blossoming flowers and the gentle rustling of leaves. The master handed Taro a small pebble and said, "Hold this in your hand and focus on its weight. Feel its texture, notice its coolness. This pebble represents the present moment, just as it is, without judgment or expectation." Taro followed the master's instructions, immersing himself in the simple act of holding the pebble. At first, his mind wandered, but gradually he began to experience a sense of calm. The distractions of the outside world faded away, and he found a quiet space within himself. As weeks passed, Taro's understanding deepened. He realized that true enlightenment was not an intellectual concept, but a profound experience that transcended words. The master, recognizing Taro's progress, decided to share a story. Once, in a bustling city, there was a renowned scholar known for his vast knowledge. Eager to demonstrate his wisdom, he sought out a Zen master. The scholar arrived at the master's humble abode, filled with questions to test the master's knowledge. Instead of engaging in a battle of intellect, the master invited the scholar for tea. As they sat in silence, the master poured tea into a cup, and just like before, the cup overflowed. The scholar, unable to contain himself, exclaimed, "Master, the cup is overflowing." The Zen master smiled and replied, "Indeed, much like your mind, overflowing with preconceived notions and a desire to prove yourself. To truly understand, one must empty the mind of its contents." Taro reflected on the story, recognizing the parallels with his own journey. The master's teachings and the simplicity of the stories allowed him to shed the layers of complexity he had built around his understanding of enlightenment. One evening, under the vast canvas of the starlit sky, Taro experienced a profound shift. As he gazed at the twinkling stars, he felt an overwhelming connection with the universe. The boundaries between himself and the world dissolved, and a deep sense of peace enveloped him. The next morning, Taro descended the mountain with a radiant glow, carrying the teachings of emptiness and mindfulness with him. He returned to his village not as a seeker, but as one who had found, not as a scholar, but as a humble learner. Word of Taro's transformation spread throughout the village, and many sought his guidance. Taro, now a beacon of tranquility, shared the wisdom he had gained on the mountain, reminding others that enlightenment was not a distant goal but a continuous journey within. The ripple effect of his newfound serenity touched the lives of those around him, creating a harmonious atmosphere in the village, and so the story of Taro became a living testament to the power of letting go, embracing the present moment, and discovering the boundless peace that resides within each one of us.